Hi, my name's Paul Cresswell. Welcome to Paul's Tackle Reviews. The purpose of this channel is to give you reviews of tackle that's been out on the bank, tried and tested by an unbiased, unsponsored angler, and that's me. And we're outside today, and whilst it might not be very warm, incredibly we're not having any rain today, so I can take you through some stuff as it's attached to the box. Today I'm looking at a Matrix QR, which I'm assuming stands for quick release, attachment to go on your tray to let you then put various other bits of fishing paraphernalia that we all seem to carry to hand and useful as part of your side tray. I've had this tray some time now, and I've done a video on the tray and the cover, brilliant, and the cover which provides waterproofing, and I've used this a hell of a lot this year and it's been absolutely fantastic, perfectly waterproof. What you will see with these side trays is it's called a self-supporting tray. What that means is you fasten it there and you don't need an arm underneath, and it achieves that by setting the knuckle there into the tray. So you'll see there, when I've got that fully up, most of the tray is covered, and then there's still a part that isn't. It also means your tray's nearer to your box as well, and I've really enjoyed using this. Now, the hood itself, and I've done a separate video on that, is easy to remove. You just undo those clips and you take it off. Now, I don't tend to take it off very often because it's been raining a hell of a lot, but on occasion I have taken it off on those few days that we've had really nice weather. That said, I do like the fact that it also protects your bait in hot sunny days and stops things drying out as well. If you compare it to other trays, say the Preston, they do a hooded one, but their hood will come to the edge of the tray. This part won't be here, and the knuckle will then go onto there. And if you look on the website, that's fine. I'm not saying don't buy one of those. I just think this is a better mechanism. It certainly works better for me, having things partially covered and not. Plus the benefit, you don't have to have a support arm. You can put lots of weight on the outside and your tray doesn't sag. So I bought a couple of these new little attachments, and I'll put some photos one side or the other at some point when I'm editing. And I really wanted these. I really wanted one of them to put my Matrix clicker on. So I've had the clicker since they came out. I've done 2 videos on my channel. Maybe best if you haven't watched either, just watch the second one, which is a product review rather than the unboxing, and I'll take you through this. This has still got the same batteries in. I use this every time I go fishing. It's got the time on it, it's also got stopwatch, and it's got a counter function. It's been out in all weathers. It's sat such that the rain's come right to the top of there and it hasn't leaked at all. But I've had it kind of rattling on my tray, not been a huge problem, but when I saw these launched, I thought this could really solve the problem and where to put it on my side tray. So they are quick release, and you just put them on there, and I've attached there. I will put some more photos. They come with a small insert, again I'll put a photo, that you put with your attachment. You can then put this in, and you can put it at multiple angles so you don't have to put it in exactly the same point every time. There's a little button you press and it kind of locks it in. So there, I've got that. Now it will slide, but it isn't coming off, so it's providing some good security there. So you might want to use it for your landing net, and this is the point where I'm going to knock the camera over to do a demo. So I maybe wouldn't have it angled like this, but there, I've got my side trays landing net support arm unpatented if any manufacturer wants to make one, and I've got it in there, and that's all super secure. I can move that up and down if I want to, so for that reason I think it's going to be quite handy. The landing net always gets in the way. It's getting in the way now. It's just part of life that we have to deal with, but I like it on the inside close to hand to get it out. I don't like it going down that gap between the tray and the box. I think it can rattle, you can easily damage it. But then I fitted another one of these attachments there. Now what I will say is I had to take this off, which is the bracket for the hood, to put that in there, and it is a little tight, but it is absolutely perfect for what I want. So I'm going to put that in there, press the button, and now that is there. It's not impeding the hood. I can now press the stopwatch, stop the stopwatch, reset it. I can put the clicker on. I can work everything one-handed. When it's rattling on your tray, you can't always press the button one-handed. So I like it. It's pointing at me when I'm sat there, so I can see what's going off, and I think that I'm really pleased that goes around the edge there. So I'm going to have one with a landing net holder on the inside. I'm going to have one there, but if I took the hood off, you could put them anywhere you want. You could have a roost coming off the back and have all your top kits over there. But what I will say is you won't get one of these round the back with the hood on. You'll get it round the side, and it's a bit tight, but I don't think there's any problem, but you won't get one round the back. But if you haven't got the hood on, then you can put all kinds of attachments. You can have a landing net over there. People have their own preferences. They're £10 each. What do you get for £10 in fishing? Not very much. It seems a reasonable price. They look well made. They're easy to put on and put off when you've done a bit of fiddling and you fiddle it out. You figure it out. I will say that kind of taking that bit out, it's a bit stiff at the minute. Hopefully with a bit more use then it will get a little better. And equally, there you go, I'm probably going to leave them without those clips on the tray when I'm carrying it as well, so that they're already in place. All I've got to then do is just put my clicker and put that, if I want to use it, in there. And it obviously depends what terrain is behind you and what the weather's like, whether you're going to have the hood up, whether I want to use these. But even if I leave it there and I don't use it, it's not really getting in the way either. I think this is a brilliant tray setup, and I think these have enhanced the tray and made it much more user-friendly and much better to get organised. I think it's a great tray in and of itself, but these things really do make it into the next level, and I think it's a brilliant setup. This is the large tray. They do an extra large tray which isn't any longer, but it does go out a bit further that way. Again, there's a separate detachable hood for that as well. That's it for today. I don't think I can say any more about my side tray. Lots of videos on my channel. I did a video last week on this hoodie, really well viewed. I've got more coming especially if we get some dry weather and I can do some filming. Until next time, tight lines.